So what makes a perfect wedding to a TOJ couple? It's that moment when I walk into the venue with them and the expression on their faces, just the speechless expression, the emotions behind everything that they're seeing in front of them. It's like, oh my gosh, this was more than what my vision was. That to me and to us, that just gives us the sense of accomplishment we need.
My name is Ronnie, and this is my wife, Anisha.
So we met Joel on Facebook. My husband was trying to find me a coordinator to help me with the stress of planning a wedding from Chicago. And
The wedding was in Dallas.
The wedding was in Dallas, and she was definitely a godsend. She was on top of it from our first meeting.
Yeah, I think she came to like every meeting and all the meetings that she didn't need to come to.
So from the moment you reach out to us, we begin your process by consulting with you. We can do a face-to-face consultation, we can do a phone consultation. We will consult with you for about an hour to 2 hours and just spend time. I would ask a lot of questions to make sure that I understand what you really want from Touch of Jewel, and just to make sure that we would be a perfect fit working together.
Oh my gosh, what can I say about Jewel? I think it's so many great things. And the thing about it's like when I first met Jewel and I spoke to her on the phone, I immediately knew like me and her vibe, like her energy. That's what I loved the most about her. I had spoken to other planners on the phone, and when I would speak to them, they were just so blah. Like I could just tell like I was another like bride for them, just another number. They were just like getting information and that was it. But when I spoke to her, she was talking back to me. She was excited for me, and I think that's just like what I love the most about her.
I love the relationship that I get to be with my clients. I can say that even after an event, I still develop the same relationship with my clients because I feel like the long-lasting relationship is the most important of all.
Hi, I'm Gabriel Biobaku.
And I'm Olatitu Biobaku.
So I remember us meeting with Joelle. One thing that actually stood out with other planners was she was really composed. She had pricing, she had souvenirs, she had everything broken down for us, which no one else did. I don't know, our expectations were surpassed, exceeded for what we paid. It was just everything done. We had to worry about nothing. So one thing Joelle said to me was, when we were getting ready in the morning, the day of the wedding, she said, when you see your bride, you're gonna cry. And I remember I did.
I'll consult with you, go over every intricate details you have, dot all the I's, cross out all the T's, come up with a creative design that we can put together to ensure that we execute your event flawlessly. And then we'll go with you to all your vendor appointments, or we can take control of that ourselves. We'll call your vendors, we'll go to the meetings, we'll schedule any tastings, any appointments that need to be done. And leading to your event, we'll create a detailed timeline for you, for your wedding party, for your guests if necessary, and as well as your all your vendors. We'll put together a detailed timeline that just ensures that the entire day runs smoothly.
My name is Lizzie.
And my name is Amir. And we're getting married.
It was a no-brainer choosing Jewel to be our planner for this wedding. She's amazing so far, and you would agree, right?
I definitely agree. Like, my experience with Jewel is she's so knowledgeable about all the vendors, and
yeah,
she has the hookup too.
She does have the hookup. I'm telling you, she has the hookup. And so far, it's just been amazing working with her because my wedding is actually in about like 3 months. 3 months?
Yeah.
2 months and some weeks, and Jewel is the reason why I'm not breaking out. I will be honest with you guys. She's just been wonderful, and it's been a great journey just having her be the planner for our wedding.
When you book Touch of Jewel events and designs, you get innovative concepts, you get a creative design, and you also get a flawless execution at your event. I feel very blessed and privileged to be working with such a great and fantastic team. Me, together with my team of coordinators, will ensure that every second of the day on your event, you have absolutely nothing to worry about.
My name is Dayo Jalayami. I am a lead coordinator for Touch of Jewel. I love what I do because just being able to bring out an exceptional experience for a family or a couple and seeing the joy in their faces and just seeing a blank room turned into such an extravagant room. Just knowing that at one moment that room was just four walls and nothing, and then when the bride and groom walks in, they see this great room full of flowers and lighting and everything they've ever dreamed of, and the look on their face at first glance. That's what makes me so happy to do what I do.
So I get asked a lot of questions. How can you be a wedding planner? How can you be an event planner? What made you go into doing this? Well, I am a very coordinator person. I pay very close attention to details. It's so funny because my vendors make fun of me a lot. When I send them an email, I literally can send them 2-page worth of stuff to read. And that's just because I want to make sure that I capture every single bit of information and nothing is missed. I'm just that kind of person.
Hello, my name is Evelise Tometi. I'm the lead artist and owner of Studio Evelise. Where do I start, actually? Jewel is an amazing planner, amazing vendor to work with. Whenever I have a wedding and I know that Jewel is the planner, I know I don't have to worry about anything. It's very stress-free. She makes sure that she sends you, your notes, dates, time, location. She's always checking up, up until the date. Sometimes I know I don't have to, follow up with her, but she'll follow up with me.
So at Touch of Jewel Events and Designs, you find that no matter what your budget is, we would actually work with you. We'll be realistic about the budget. The funny thing that I get with most clients I meet with is, and during the initial consultation, the most important question is, what is your budget and how many people are you planning for? If those numbers don't add up, we'll be very realistic with you and we'll let you know right away. And I've found a lot of clients come up to me with a certain budget upfront, and as I begin to provide them details about everything that they would need for that specific event, we come to find out that half of what I said they hadn't even thought about. And we have to adjust and maximize and work with their budget. We might have to cut some things out, or the client might have to increase their budget. At the end of the day, we want you to trust us here at Touch of Jewel Events that when we guide you and when we advise you on how to use your budget, trust us that we will put that to effective use. Again, the name speaks for itself. Touch of Jewel Events. All our events and weddings has to have a touch of jewel in it. So bring us your budget and we'll make sure that we turn your event into a flawless event.